Hey there, welcome to today's Quantum Success Show, where you can get the information and inspiration you need to create the life you desire. My name is Christy Whitman, and I am a Master Certified Law of Attraction Coach and the founder of the Quantum Success Coaching Academy. And for nearly 20 years, I have been studying, applying, and teaching others how to utilize universal principles like those I'm about to share with you here to deliberately change and create exactly what you desire in your life. So I've just finished my latest book, Quantum Success, 7 Essential Laws for a Thriving, Joyful, and Prosperous Relationship with Work and Money. That will be released in September, and I'm so excited. And today I want to share with you one incredibly transformational insight that came forth in the writing of the book that you can apply to your life in every aspect right away. So for the sake of today's episode, I'm going to be applying this insight to the area of creating career success and financial prosperity. But just know that you can use this process to create whatever you desire in any aspect of your life. So the topic I'd like to explore with you today is contrast, which is the sensation that we feel when the reality that we are currently living is different than what we would like it to be. So what I hope to leave you with by the end of this segment is the understanding that because we live in a universe that is based on the coexistence of opposing values like light and dark, rest and activity, hunger and satisfaction, the experiences of wanting and having are actually two sides of the same coin. Now, I know this can sound a little out there at first, so let me give you an example of how this works. If you think about something you desire, whether it's something tangible like a new job or something intangible like being in love, you will realize that the possibility of having what you desire exists right alongside the possibility of you not having what you desire. You can't have one without the other. In the same way, you would never know the feeling of success if you hadn't known failure. Contrast is what we experience when something manifests in our external world that is contrary to what we want to create. Sometimes it manifests as a sudden, undesirable situation, like your child gets hurt or has a cold or has to be rushed to the hospital even. Other times, contrast manifests as a buildup of mildly irritating factors, like hitting every single red light on your way to an important event, or having just one of those days where you're constantly bumping into things or you're spilling things on yourself. Whatever life contrast we experience, it always serves a very specific purpose. It attracts our attention to a conflict between our inner desires and our outer reality. And this conflict generates a point of tension in our body and our mind that we experience as a feeling of discontent. But this discontent, whether it's mild or extremely severe, always comes bearing a very important gift. In the sense that any time we're in the presence of something unwanted, we know with more certainty and clarity than ever before what we would prefer instead. Contrast is the fuel that powers every act of change. So know that however contrast is showing up in your life, whether as a growing discord in a personal relationship or a sense of restlessness at work, the only reason that you're even able to register this as discontent or discomfort at all is because you sense that there's something bigger, better, more for you that's on the horizon. Now you might be thinking, well, great, it's on the horizon, but how do I get it? How do I actualize it into my now experience? And the answer to this is brought through a process I call bridging the gap, which I would like to guide you through now, if I may. So take a moment to make yourself as quiet as possible, clear up your environment so that you can really give full attention to this internal process. Begin by bringing to mind a specific situation or an area of your life that you'd like to be different, or that you have actively been working to change. And as you reflect on this area of your life as it currently exists, allow yourself to feel and see all the ways in which it falls short of your desires. What are all the elements of this situation that you most want to change? What people, circumstances, dynamics do you see as obstacles to you having this area of your life looking and feeling the way you would like it to be? As you feel the contrast between where you are and where you'd like to be in relation to this subject, allow yourself to acknowledge the clarity that has just been born from this realization. What is it that you do want your experience in this area of your life to be? Identify both the material changes you desire to make, I want a better job, as well as the immaterial, I want to feel free. And now allow yourself to see the ways in which the contrast you're now experiencing is acting as fuel, as inspiration to bring you closer to the way you'd like to have this aspect of your life to look and feel. What awareness, what understanding or appreciation do you now possess as a direct result of living this contrast? And if you allowed it to, what are some of the ways in which the situation could serve you moving forward? Remind yourself that every situation is always made up of two polarities, that which is wanted and that which is not wanted, and that you and you alone are the one who has the power to decide on which end of the spectrum you place your focus. Allow yourself to take this moment to declare your intention to use this contrast the way the universe intended, to conjure within you the feeling of your desire already being fulfilled. Once that feeling has more of your attention than the contrast that's inspired it, you'll begin to magnetize the outcomes you do desire. So make a commitment this week to use this contrasting experience to your best advantage by acknowledging that anytime you are aware of something unwanted, you have the power to turn your attention to its opposite. Whichever reality you gave the most energy to is the one you will nurture into being. So as you're ready, gently open your eyes. Welcome back. When you understand the true value of contrast and how to navigate it, you come to realize that anytime life brings you something that's different from what you prefer, you really only have two choices. You can continue to dwell in all that is currently not working, or you can search, you can reach in your mind emotions and attitude in the direction of what the contrast has given birth to. One path is going to leave you feeling resentful or resigned. One path is in lack, and the other will leave you in the presence of possibility, which is always in abundance. So as you live your life this week, continue to lean in the direction of what is becoming, of who you are becoming, and know that the universe is supporting you each and every step of the way. I want to invite you to go ahead and pre-order my book, Quantum Success: 7 Essential Laws for a Thriving, Joyful, and Prosperous Relationship with Work and Money. So I thank you for joining me here today, and I look forward to reading your comments and questions, and I'll see you next time.